Hi guys, it's the Straight T. We're back, and we're back this time with Love is Blind, the UK edition. So, Love is Blind has been around for a minute now. I think it started right during the lockdown US version. They have 6 seasons, so it has gone to other countries: Mexico, Sweden, and Japan, I believe it is. So this time they've got a UK version that's currently showing on Netflix. And the premise of the show is they take 30 singles, they take 15 females and 15 males, and they speed date. They speed date through a wall. They don't get to see each other. They just talk to everyone, and then out of everyone that they've spoken to, they will see who they connect with. And if you get a connection, you get to propose to that person after the end of 10 days. And then only then do you see your fiance and you give her the ring. So that's the premise of the show. And the host with the mostest is the beautiful Emma Willis, who was the Big Brother host. And we also have Matt, her husband, who's a musician. So they're going to be hosting this season. And then onto the casting. I think before I even start with the casting, can I just say that the way they selected this cast, top notch. Okay, like all the people that are in the season, like they're age appropriate. They're in their late 20s, early 30s. I think the oldest is like Tom, who's like 38. So those are people that are really looking for marriage. So you can tell what they really meant business. So first and foremost, we have Demi. Demi is a 30-year-old who is a safeguarding and attending manager, and her quote says, "My biggest ick is arrogance and selfishness. I haven't got time for that." And then we have Maria, who's also 30. She's a makeup artist, and her quote says, "Conspiracy theories are my biggest ick. They just don't stop." And then there's Sabrina. Sabrina is 35. She's a director of marketing and communication, and her codes was kindness, consideration, honesty, and loyalty are all the green flags. And then there's Jasmine. Jasmine is 29. She's a mental health nurse, and her code says, "Tom's South London accent makes my knees go weak." Okay, girl. And then there's Natasha. Natasha is 32. She's a career coordinator. And she says, "I'm looking for someone respectful and loyal, someone that holds the door and opens it for me." That's cute. And then we have Nicole. Nicole is 29. She's the head of brand and marketing. She says, "I'm looking for someone who wants to make a difference and change the world." Uh, and then we have Catherine. And no, I didn't just imitate the accent. She's 29. She's a dental nurse. She says, "I want someone who's not afraid to share their feelings." Those are all the ladies that had connections. Like I said, there were 15 of them. I'm not going to go through all of them. So we're just going to deal with these ones that ended up having some sort of connections with the guys. And then next we have the guys. On the guys, we've got Ollie. Ollie's 32 years old and he's in software sales. And then he says that my green flags are someone who is kind, sweet natured, and funny. And then we have Steven. Steven is 37 years old. He's a gym owner. And then he says, "Someone who's entitled doesn't bode well with me." I second that. And then we have Benaya. Benaya is 33 years old. Sweet Jesus. He's a structural landscaper. And then he says, "My biggest egg is someone who's rude to the waiter." And then there's Bobby. Bobby is 33 years old. He's a luxury shopping guide, and he says, "I'm looking for something magical." And then we have Freddie. Freddie is 32 years old, and he's a funeral director. And then he says that, "I'm quick to fall in love. I wear my heart on my sleeve." And then we've got Tom. Tom is from Noah's Ark. He's 38. He's an advertising consultant and PR. Okay, and then his quote says, "A traditional life is my worst nightmare. I want someone who wants to see and experience things." And lastly, and definitely least, we've got Sam. Sam is 31 years old and he's a product design manager. And his quote says, "Beauty is only skin deep. It's about falling in love with the right person." Okay, we hear you, Sam. This is Sam from London. He always used to say, "Oh, Sam from London, just remember me, Sam from London." Yeah, so that's all the casts that we had this season. And I think I'm just going to do it on the next video. I'm going to do how their connections went and who ended up with who. And then we'll unpack. Let's hear what you have to say.